And definitely, we are about to speak to Butchers. For those of you who are saying the other name, maybe now because of watching the Angela video, you can conclude that he loves what you're thinking, like Jay. Now, Butchers is a Kenyan rapper, a record producer, composer, and a vocalist who established himself as a respected figure in Kenyan rap industry. Now, he's a co-owner of ADF Music, an indie record company, and he has amassed a roster of rappers known as the AD family, and he's committed as one of the founders to guarantee that Kenyan music is elevated and respected across the world. This morning, he's our guest via Zoom. So let's go all the way to Kenya and speak to Butchers. Butchers, if you can hear me, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I mean, it's an early morning in Kenya right now. You know, I'm still in the studio just trying to work out, see if I can get the next Angela.
Oh, if you can get the next Angela, it means that Angela did well.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It is still doing well. So, you know, I have nothing but just appreciation for my fans.
Tell me about Angela, the bad bee. You know, I'm just looking at the video. When I saw the video, I'm like, okay, you yourself, you're a bad guy, you know, to have gotten an Angela who is a bad bee. Tell me about that song.
Honestly, it was something that just came up in the studio like real quick, just myself and Juice Man and the producer Kaxi. Angie was just supposed to represent the preference of what you like your girl to be. Like, you know, your Angie might be a bad one, maybe a big one, maybe a slender one, maybe a smart one, maybe, you know, a gambler, maybe a gangster, you know. So Angela was just a preference of just saying, this is a preference of the kind of girl that I like. So your Angie is your Angie.
The kind of girls you like.
Yeah.
So you like them in variety.
I said the kind of girls that I like. So everyone else will say the kind of girls that they like.
I see. Well, I must say that it's a very sensual video. I don't know how you got the girls to do all the stuff they did in there. But I thought that I'd heard that in Kenya, things like this do not pass to be on air.
I mean, we're watching it right now, so, you know, I mean, they're just rumors.
Oh, they're rumors, actually. Oh, so you can play this on Kenyan TV.
Yeah, it's been playing like a lot. So yeah, it's just about making a TV friendly kind of version, you know, that people actually can watch at home. But you know, I wanted to pass a message by. It's not supposed to be a church song. So when you press play, I think you're supposed to know where you're headed to.
Oh, I like that. It's not supposed to be a child song. So when you press it, you need to know where you're heading to. But just a bit of curiosity so that we can learn from what the Kenyans are doing. When you say you had to do one that was TV friendly, what did it mean? Did you have to blur some visuals? Did you have to take off some visuals? What do you mean by one that is TV friendly?
It's just like having a radio edits a song where you cut out the cuss words and everything. So for this one, like you have the parts with you know, the explicit scenes, and then we just, you know, they do this mirror thing or maybe just light, and they play it so because, you know, you can have it like being child friendly in a way.
Congratulations to you on this one. It's a song that, you know, catches an attention when you just, you know, like I can now sing some of the words. Angie, Barbie, hey, and the guys in my studio here love the video because of the kind of girls you have in there. So at least you got our attention this morning. Congratulations to you. Now let's come to you as a rapper in Kenya. And when I read your profile, one of the things that caught my attention is that you are a co-founder of a label that is amassing a lot of rappers. Now, how did you even get there?
It started like with one show, a co-owned studio with like a couple of guys, close to like 15, and just ups and downs, you know, learning the industry because it's been a minute before we got to the place where we are right now. But I mean, we started seeing the fruits, and then we decided, you know, let's just push it as far as we can, and it's actually going good. And that's why you see as many people just jumping on the bandwagon, and others actually even reciprocating what they've gotten from us, or maybe what they've learned from us to other guys. So it's actually a way of growing the industry now. Me, I'm in love with it.
How easy is it for you as a rapper or a musician on the label, yet you also have to see to the affairs of others? You know, sometimes you want to put yourself first, but the others who are also on the label who might need the assistance. How easy is it for you to co-found, co-run, and, you know, be a musician as well?
It's not easy. I won't lie to you. It's not easy, but business has its laws, and some things you don't have to compromise on them, because there are structures that we made to a point where my career, my ways of working do not affect their business or my business with them. You know, it's just all about structures. You know, because we treat our business, like our music career, like a business. So we make sure that we run with the same structure that our normal business will run. So we create structures and bylaws that just prevent me myself from doing certain things that may just favor me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about structure for us.
I see. Again, in your profile, you talked about how you want to elevate Kenyan music across the globe or across the world. What does that mean?
Yeah. I mean, getting like hella features, you know. I mean, Kenya hasn't been on the forefront on working with like international artists or just people from outside the country as much. Apart from the Saudi Soul and the likes, just to just name a few. But I just want to cross borders, like do something different, not just go to other countries and perform for diaspora, you know, just Kenyans in another country. I want to be able, like right now, having an interview, a TV station from Ghana, you know, that's a different audience that I'm trying to reach to. That's what I mean by taking Kenya international. We need to have other people listening to our music, just not Kenyans who are outside Kenya, you know.
Now that you're in Ghana and you brought that opportunities to ask that, for me to ask that question, looking at you wanting to go, you know, global and going into other countries, you're speaking on a Ghanaian platform. Who are artists that you know, personally admire and want to do works with?
Right. Oh, there's so many. Actually, I've worked with what's his name, Kofi Jamar.
Oh.
We made a dope ass thing. Yeah. So I was thinking of coming to Ghana and shoot the video. So yeah, fingers crossed, we might make that happen. Yeah.
Is the song already out?
Yeah, it's not yet out. It's not yet out. I'm supposed to release it very soon. It was supposed to be a surprise, but hey, we're here.
At least we got a first time exclusive from you, knowing that there's a song with Kofi Jamar. But why the choice of Kofi Jamar? Because you're a rapper, he's a rapper. You know, sometimes rappers will want to prefer that they have, you know, somebody who can do the melody and all of that. Why the choice of Kofi Jamar?
I mean, first of all, his rhythm, the way he moves, I loved it. So the moment we met, it was just like, you know, the vibe was there. And then the kind of song that we were doing was just representing the image and the brand that we both trying to build. So yeah, I mean, Kofi Jamar for me was just the perfect choice for that song. You'll hear it. It's called Hustler.
It's called Hustler.
Yeah, Hustler.
Okay, we are looking forward to it. Any other names that you want to share with us? We love to hear the exclusives even before they happen. Any other names you're interested in?
If I would say almost like everyone, bro.
Who do you know? I just want to know who you know.
Yeah, I want to come for this, what do you call it? This Afronation that you guys always have. That one is different. That one is different. That's the one I want to come for.
I see. We look forward to seeing you in December. That's when all of those happen. But let's talk about you again. I read some stories about you, quite, you know, some quite sad, but also some have been life-changing moments for you. I read that both parents are going to be with the Lord. But what was quite touching for me was what you said about your father's death, that the cop killed your father. I can't imagine what trauma it brought you, but if you wouldn't mind recounting that experience to us.
There's not much to recount. I mean, it's just an unfortunate incident that just, you know, affected both myself and my sister's lives. So recounting it is just a process that's not comfortable for me. My apologies, but yeah, it was something that was traumatic for us. That's why until today, there's always that gap between myself and and the fellow lawmakers.
Wow. How's that relationship gone over the years with your sister? Have you had the chance to, stay now together? Because I read that you said because of that you had to live apart for a very long time. Your mom also passed away out of kidney failure. So you have not been with your sister for quite a while. Have you amended that relationship? Is she now with you? Do you have, that sister-brother kind of relationship now?
Yeah. Right now we live together. We have like a cozy house somewhere there, and
wow.
We've been living together for a while. Yeah, so she's actually into this whole entertainment now. She's following in my footsteps, not as a rapper, but she's in the whole fashion and design world. So yeah, I'm proud of where she is. She's at peace. Her mind is clear. So yeah, and she's getting bigger than I am. So yeah, it's good.
Wow. I'm proud of you both. I'm just imagining how you were able to pick up yourself. Sometimes when things like this hit you, you just say, look, what's life to live? Let me just forget about everything and forget about my dreams, So I must say that I'm proud, even reading the story, to know that you've been able to pick up yourself, do a lot for yourself and also for your sister. But again, I read that you wanted to be a footballer. What happened? At what point did you throw away the dreams of becoming a footballer to become this fine musician that you are now?
I think it was around 2016, 2017 there. I was like, I've trained too much. I've been up and down, training, and then the opportunities of making it in football in Kenya are just like zero to none, like slim, like really slim.
Really?
And music, it's not like it being in the UK or anything like that, but it's really hard. So that's not the point though. The point was like at the same time when I was actually getting really good, like getting even close. By the time I was getting to that team in the nationwide league, music was coming in, and then music is like easier for me. It was like there's not a lot of training, there's nothing like that. But then I can just do it flawlessly. I don't have to overwork myself, everything. At that time, I didn't know that the work will be even heavier. So the load will be heavier. So I decided, let me just pause on the music, on the football, and then focus on the music for like a year. A year became 2, 3, 4, and now we're here.
And there's no looking back, or there's no going back to football.
There's no looking back.
It means that the music business is lucrative. Tell me about, the fans, how much you, maybe an idea of what you get in making music in Kenya and what your reach is. How far does your music go?
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of countries that listen to my music, but Kenya being the top one. And actually, right now, the industry is like really, really, really looking good because the guap is really nice. I mean, I can't complain. It's not the best. It's not like not like DJ Khaled type of money, but it's really, really good to give me comfortable, give me a house, give me a studio. Yeah, it's something to make you comfortable. Now, I want to get to the other level. You know what I'm saying? So now I can get to the Bentley level.
People always say that when you're a musician, most often you need to do something extra. Talking about getting you a house, getting you a studio, is that music money, or you had to put that money into something else and that got you all these, or this is music money?
Of course. Like I have to invest some other places. You can't even just for anyone, you can't just have one source of income. I mean, yeah, music plays a big role, even help like finance a lot of the businesses that I do. But of course, I have multiple places where I get my money from.
I see. Now, you say you're a rapper, but Angie, Bad B, I love the song Bad B. That sounds like a reggae-ish, dancehall kind of thing. Are you like an artist who has, a different side to them? Okay, they could rap. Maybe rap is your, specialty, but if you want to do other kind of genres, it's easy for them to do other genre of music. Is that the kind of artist you are?
Yeah. For the type of genre that we do, we call it rap. That's Sheng, rap and popular music.
So it's called what?
I can rap and I can do the popular music. Now you see the other tracks, the first hits that I've had, all of them are trap. All of them are rapping type of music. Now Angie is the popular side of the side of the genre that we do. So we can do both. That's the loophole that we have.
Ever tried Afrobeat?
Yeah, a couple of them. Even on the last album I did, I had to throw my boys Bivlins and Savage the Young on the track. They from Nigeria. We made some solid, really nice Afro type of music. So yeah, I think I'm flexible on any type of music as long as it's music. For me, genre doesn't matter. It's just another bridge.
Great. Africa is talking about Afrobeat. There's Afrobeat conversations here in Ghana, in Nigeria. The world is talking about Afrobeat. How is Afrobeat doing in Kenya?
Oh, it's like one of the top. Even if you look at Kenya's top 100 on Apple, like all of them, almost like 5 of them is just Afro. We love Afro badly. We are infatuated with other music from like different countries. That's Kenya. That's the beauty of Kenya.
Are this top 100 or the top 5? Are they beats? Are they music from Kenyans, or you're consuming music across Africa?
Across Africa, so that's what I'm saying. Like the top 5 are like, I think, Nigerian songs. You know, so yeah, you can tell that we like Afro music a lot.
Do you also have, this is situation where the locals, the Kenyans, are talking about more airplay for Kenyan music, more airplay for local music than consumption of foreign music or foreign African music?
Yeah, we've had that conversation. Actually, right now, it's now looking up, because there's a time it was really, really bad. Now that conversation was just like heated up. There were arguments. There was this whole 70-30% playback and any rule. But over like a year or two after Gengeton came through, everything changed, and now you can actually listen to a lot of local music. Now it's even like 70% to 30%. So yeah, it actually changed, and it's continuing to change. So yeah.
Was that necessarily a policy passed, or it was just a behavioral change from the stakeholders?
Imagine there was nothing of the two. It was just few kids came with a genre that people just liked. The numbers numbers don't lie. So the numbers were just too crazy just to ignore. So it just became like we want to actually listen to more Kenyan music, and it just became a culture now. The corporates couldn't do anything about it. It was just beyond their reach. So it's all about this one is just about the masses. I think the masses decided, and then all of a sudden the DJ started, giving the masses what they want, and it just blew up.
Wow. I see you, and this is the last one I'm asking before I let you speak about your music some more, and maybe ask my colleagues in here also to chip in a thing or two. I see yourself documenting every part of your life, your private life, and all of that. So the final one I saw, and I was like, oh, this guy is deliberate about what he's putting out, was how you talked about how you were addicted for 5 years to codeine and some of this stuff, and now you're broken away sort of. People will shy away from telling the public these things. Why are you deliberate about it?
Because I'm not ashamed about the things I did, as long as I'm able to just overcome and then just become a better person. What's was changing or just being ashamed that people will see you change? For me, there are questions that actually don't make me sleep at night, and there are questions that make me sleep at night. So I'd rather just tell you whatever you have, whatever you want to think about me, and then you just know the truth. Because I don't like people having ammunitions against me, So I'm not ashamed of my past, so I'm willing to look forward and move towards, the future. So yeah, unless someone just wants to be dragged behind, that's the only way. Just.
How are you using these experiences to influence the life of other Kenyans? Since you're a co-founder of a label, how are you using these experiences to affect their lives?
Because, it's taken me a long time to get to where I am. And if I had someone who can just tell me like a few things, it would have saved me like a lot of years. So I don't think someone needs to take like another 5 years to know what I know. Yet I can just teach them for like, a few months, and then they just keep the whole process, and then they have, a much better window of just improving or just doing something better, that's just the feeling that I have, and we share the same values with my partners and my brothers. So yeah.
Well, I must say that engaging with you has been so insightful. Let's talk about finally where to find your music. What's your collection looking like? And how do we reach you on socials?
Yeah, if you want to reach me on Instagram, it's _. You just find just
I hear
one
you got verified yesterday.
I just got verified. I had so many fake accounts. Like others even had like more followers than I did. It was so crazy.
Are you having a party to celebrate that?
I don't think so, but I'm making music. I'm in the studio. I'm making music, so that's my celebration. So yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a line in that music. I got verified on Instagram.
Oh, now I have to put it. So. Yeah. So on Instagram is _, and on any other platform is Munene. I don't think there's any other artist who's called Munene. So look me up. Check out Angela out now on YouTube. More to come. Check out Mawingu and subscribe, my G's.
I'm going to my colleagues in here. I bet you the first question Jay Foley or Cyril will ask you is Boutros your real name, and what does it mean? So as you're answering, I'm handing you over to them.
Hey Boutros, how you doing, bro?
Is my real name. What's up, my G's?
Yeah, we're good. I just went on your Instagram to celebrate the verification, and I threw a follow on your page as well. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure to follow back.
Definitely. I'm very happy for you. I mean, you're one of those artists, all the things you said, who's got a story, and stories like this is just always geared towards success. You know, Kenya's a great place. I've been there just once. I had a great time in Kenya. An amazing. It was off the Coca-Cola Coke Studio sessions, you know, and I had a chance to enjoy some Kenyan moments there. So looking forward to another visit. But hey, you should come to Ghana for a good hangout.
Sure.
Yeah, you need to. You know, once you've already been working with people like Kofi Jamar and co, you need to come to Ghana and have some mad fun. We will double the girls in the video for you, bro. Boom, bro.
Yes, sir.
We'll start off with Miss G, our host here.
Angie.
Yeah, would hand it over.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm waiting for the video to play. I like the video.
You like the video? I think we all do like the video.
I want to talk about that video. How did you survive in the parts that the director didn't put in the video?
It was hard, my boy. I won't lie to you. It was hard.
It was really hard. I get it. Like it was hard.
You know, we have to compose ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. It was hard. Like it was hard. You know, like it was really hard.
It has to be hard, bro.
You know, the last visuals that showed before you came on was you behind the lady, and I was like, oh my days, like Boutros has got this one on lockdown. Anyway, dope video, bro. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you, my G. Thank you.
Nice one.
Cyril, anything to say?
I like the video.
Boutros, thank you so much.
But definitely, we'll connect online. Good stuff, bro. And definitely make your way down to Ghana.
I will. Appreciate you, my G's.
Nice one.
Thank you, Boutros, for joining us all the way from Kenya for Unpacking this morning. I'm handing you over to Cyril, who's got Sports Direct up next.